Tony Khan just went off on Vince McMahon, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels. And in this video, we're going to break it down because Tony Khan's a little wound up. Now, as everyone knows, on October 10th, 2023, NXT and AEW are going head-to-head. TBS moved Dynamite out of its normal Wednesday night time slot. Both companies loaded up the show with big matches and the first 30 minutes being commercial-free. They're doing a lot, right? And Tony Khan is a little wound up. He's a little wound up. On AEW Dynamite, you got Adam Copeland making his AEW debut against Luchasaurus. You got Rey Fenix and Jon Moxley for the international title. You got Bryan Danielson versus Swerve Strickland. Saraya defending the women's world title against Hikaru Shida. You got Jay White versus Hangman Page, Jericho versus Hobbs, and much, much more. Then you have NXT and WWE. To Tony Khan's defense, they have loaded this up. Carmelo Hayes versus Braun Breaker with John Cena and Paul Heyman at ringside. Roxanne Perez taking on Asuka. Cody Rhodes making a major announcement. Pub Rules match and a likely appearance by The Undertaker. So, when Tony Khan is on social media and he sees some trolls, he decided to own them. He just torched them from the ether. And that leads us first to Vince McMahon, because there was a fan that said, if Sir Vince McMahon said this, then yada, yada, yada. So this is what happened. One person said on Twitter, "We're not watching Dynamite," in response to a Tony Khan, promotional tweet. And Khan responded with a gif of Roderick Strong saying, "Who gives an F?" And he captioned the post with, "Okay, we won't see you tomorrow night for Title Tuesday Dynamite then." Then there was another fan that chimed in that said, if Vince McMahon said this, there would be many failed AEW fans crying nonstop and furious. Hypocrites. The AEW boss then responded, "Sir Vince McMahon said this, it would at least be of his alleged misdeeds." Then Tony Khan later wrote, "Get behind AEW. Nobody does big events better than us." And end quote. So in regards to his alleged misdeeds, that's the sexual, assault claims and the hush money scandal, not sexual harassment, but it's all due to his issues outside of the WWE corporate offices, right? Like hush money scandal and using company money and everything like that. Then we get to Shawn Michaels and Triple H, right? Because this got even funnier. House of Wrestling, which is essentially CM Punk's PR firm, has an article with quotes from one WWE source who noted that the AEW versus WB battle on 10/10/23 would be a very clear example of how and why WB is WB and why AEW has a long way to go, the source said. The source also noted that they feel AEW had been lulled into a false sense of reality, that they were somehow an industry leader by continuing to beat WWE's number 3 branded show in viewership during the Wednesday Night Wars. And that this source said that Khan picked the wrong ones at the wrong time, and creative for the show was designed for great storytelling to shine up the younger stars by bringing in main roster stars. So when this article that is titled "Triple H and Shawn Michaels look to send Tony Khan a message," Tony Khan responded, "I have a message for them." And he included a photo of 2 doors with 2 letters spray painted in yellow on them that say bald and then a-hole. Obviously a shot towards Shawn Michaels and his loss of hair. It's okay, buddy. I understand as well. And that's why we wear hats. So Tony Khan is not pulling any punches here on Twitter. And I don't blame him for just going back at him.